Hey everyone, Kelly Dean Allen here with you again. Today we're going to have a look at how to play one of my very favorite songs from the 90s that isn't grunge, hard rock, or metal with Blue Sky Mine and Australia's Midnight Oil. Now I think this might thus far be the only electric guitar walkthrough tutorial for this classic track, as I couldn't seem to find any others. And if you know me, those are the ones that I like to focus on. So I hope you enjoy. Let's close it and get started. Alright then, Blue Sky Mine and Midnight Oil from 1990. We are in standard tuning for this tutorial. However, the studio version of this one is pitched up a half step. I can only assume that they have a capo on the first fret. I'm going to show you how to play it without the capo, and if you want to play it in pitch with the studio version, drop a capo on the first fret and take everything I'm about to show you and move it up one fret, right? Like the studio version, the main opening riff would be played here. Right, we're going to back that up one spot. So we have a little bar here on the fives of the G and the B with our index, middle finger. You see this big cut right here on my middle finger? That's fine. It only hurts when I play guitar. So we're going to start, like I said, with a little bar here on the fives of the G and the B, middle finger on the 6 of the B, ring finger on the 7 of the G. So we're going to start, it's all palm muted, all downstrokes, right? And we're kind of initially alternating between double stops and single notes. So we're going to start with a double stop here on the 7/6, and then a single note on the G, and then back to the double stop. Kind of like that, right? Then we're going to lift our ring finger off, and now we have 5/6 of the G and B, still holding that bar, right? And then we're going to hit a single note on that 5, and then hit the double stop on the 5/6, and then lift it off to just the bar and hit it twice. Kind of like that. That's what the first half of the riff. And then you're going to drop right back onto the 7/6, hit it twice, and then back off to the bar twice, and then you're going to drop your pinky onto the 8 of the B string along with that 5 of the G and hit that twice, and then go off to the bar very quickly, and then repeat. Right, and that is the riff. Great little opening riff. Now, you're going to be repeating that 16 times at the beginning of this track. 4 times at the beginning, 8 more times during the opening harmonica solo, and this song starts with the chorus after the harmonica solo, and you're going to repeat it 4 more times. Now, once the harmonica solo begins, we're going to vary this up a little bit, right? Every second time we're going to do this. We're going to drop into that 5/8 early, right? We're not going to go off to the bar on the 5s and hit it twice and then drop into the 5/8. We're going to drop right into that 5/8 and hit it 4 times. So this is the first one. Right? And now we're going to repeat it. And then drop right into that and hit it 4 times, that 5/8, right? And then just continue that all throughout the harmonica solo and the chorus. And pretty much every time we're going to be playing this going forward, that's what we're going to do. Only the initial 4 times that you play this are you playing the exact same thing 4 times. Right? And after you repeat that 16 times, we drop into the verse. Now the verse is all acoustic guitars. I'm going to show you how to play the chords on this guitar because we're bouncing back and forth between electric and acoustic. So we're going to start in C, and we're going to ride that C off to A minor by grabbing a quick B note here at the 2nd fret of the A string while still holding that 1 of the B, right? C, B, A minor, and repeat. F major into G, and then back to A minor. And then we're going to repeat. But before we repeat, we're going to grab this little transitional chord here. It's like a little D minor 6 chord, I think. open D, open G, open B, and the first fret of the high E. Kind of an odd little chord there to throw in before bouncing back into C. So, from the beginning. B, A minor, C, B, A minor, F major, to G, back to A minor. Grab that chord, C, major, into G, and back to A minor and stay in it this time. Into the chorus, which is the main riff. Right? Repeated 4 times, right into the next verse. Same as the first. C off to A minor twice, into F major, into G, back to A minor, and hit that crazy chord. Right, repeat it again. Coming out of that verse, we drop into the mid-song bridge, which is, if the Blue Sky Mining Company won't come to my rescue, that section there. We're going to drop into a little D minor, or sorry, a little D minor triad here, 7, 7, 6 of the D, G, and B. With that kind of strumming, right? Like catching like mutes on the upstroke. Funky little type of picking pattern, right? We're going to hang in that for 2 bars. And then we're going to go off to G major, 5, 4, 3, right, for 1 bar. And then we're going to drop into G6 by dropping our pinky down on the 5 of the B string, right? So, mining company won't come to my rescue. And then back to D minor. Back to G major, right, for 1 bar. And then we're into that, which leads into kind of a secondary bridge, right? So F into B flat major, right? Just a bar here, first fret position. Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? So what we're doing here is we're going from a C add 9, so it's a C chord with the 3rd fret of the B string, off to A minor twice. The final time we're going to hang in the C, right? Who's gonna save me? And you can kind of arpeggiate little notes out of this chord, right? You're kind of strumming it before dropping off to A minor. You're going to kind of catch an open G, or a 3rd fret of the B. Who's gonna save me? Kind of like that. And then when you're in A minor, you can lift off of the 2 of the G and back in again, right? And this time just stay in at C at 9, right? And then we drop into the chorus again for 4 repeats. Right, so that little section there is just C add 9 off to A minor twice. And then the 3rd time you stay in the C add 9. Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? If I look. Right, chorus doubled up at this point. And that leads into the guitar solo, which is a lot of chordal work here. Right, that's pretty much the solo right there. A lot of chordal work going on here, hitting more than 1 string at the same time. We're starting in C, so we're going to hit the A and D string together, and then we're going to hit the open D and the open G together and hammer on to 2 of the D, back off, hammer back on, back off again. Right, along with the open G string. And then drop into A minor and strum that A minor for a bit, and then repeat. drop into F with that right there. So we're in F, we're going to hit the D and G together, and then you're going to lift off of that 2 of the G off to open G along with that 1 of the B, and then back onto the 2 along with the 1 of the B, and then a single note on that 1 of the B. Then you're going to drop onto the 3 of the B and give it a couple of little bend releases, right? Right, and then into this. So 2, 3 of the A, open D, open G, back into A minor. And then we finish with this. Back in C, but we're going to kind of reverse it, right? So we have that 1 of the B, just open G, hammer on the 2, back off again. And then second fret of the D along with the open G, and then finish on that C note at the 3rd fret. Right, you're hitting, the entire solo is basically just chords, right? Right, that's the solo. And then we drop back into this little D minor triad again for 3 repeats, 3 bars. Harmonica solo. And the 4th bar, we're going to drop off to a D sus2, right? So we're just going to lift off of that 6 of the B off to 5 for the 4th bar. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, D sus2. Back to D minor. 2 bars. Then off to G. And then back into that again, right? So F into the B flat major. And we're near the end of the track here. We're going to drop back into the C add 9 off to A. Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? And then to F into G. Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? I spent for a sense of reason. In the end, the rain comes down. In the end, the rain comes down. Watches clean the streets of the blue sky town. Right at the very end there, when we go into F major for the 3rd time, we're just going to downstroke it double timed, right? Watches clean the streets, and then into G, do the same thing, all downstrokes. Watches clean the streets of the blue sky town, and then drop into C to finish up the track. And there you go. That is how you play Blue Sky Mine by Midnight Oil. Certainly hope you enjoyed that, found it helpful. If you did, please hit that like button right down there. Maybe drop me a subscribe if you haven't done that already, as that would be very kind. Hope you're well out there, and we'll see you next time, yeah? Cheers.